It was pretty special, and like the way things went, like the story with TCU, the guy that signed the wrong scorecard, and it was like pretty close the whole way. And Gavin made a bunch of birdies coming in. I made a couple coming in, and James made that eagle at the end of the second round that really gave us momentum. It was really really special, and ends up with the victory against the number one team in the country was obviously really good.
You individually, how do you feel you played, and how was the tournament for you?
I finished sixth individually, 5 shots off the lead, which I play with. It was a French friend that I know from California that won the tournament. They actually tied for a win with another guy from California at 9 under. And I played okay. I can't really say that I played my best golf, but I play really consistent. Those Arizona courses are like really tight off the tee, and it's just stressful. You really have to let the shot go and try to hit it in play. And if you play from grass, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to shoot a decent score around par. And I had one shot working. I hit a fade basically all week, and it kind of worked. I hit a lot of fairways, which kind of helped me getting away from those big scores. And so I kind of managed that, and then tried to play the par 5 pretty smart, and ends up with a pretty good finish.
Is that the general gist of how we approached the tournament? I mean, you guys are pretty familiar with that course. Was there
we played actually another course this year than the one we played last year, but all those courses are really similar. It's like the main idea is really to keep the ball on grass and then play from there. You'd rather sometimes go down to hitting like a 3-wood or sometimes an iron off the tee to make sure you have a second shot from grass than trying to be a hero of the tee to play wedges, and then maybe you're gonna hit it in the desert, and then you're gonna have to maybe hit another ball or drop, and then which brings trouble, and since it's a team sport, you don't really want to put those big numbers because every single shot counts. Like over 3 rounds and 4 cars per player, we end up winning by 2 shots, which is a bogey instead of a birdie basically.
So obviously an ideal way to start the spring schedule for the Lobos.
Yeah, it's a pretty good start. Obviously, it's gonna give us momentum. We go to Hawaii in 2 weeks. So we just try to get some work done here and just get ready for Hawaii, which is going to be really different. It's going to be a lot more open, but still windy, which is similar to what we had in Arizona. So yeah, we're just going to try to keep working hard and just do the same thing over and over again until we get closer to regionals, and hopefully we go to national this year.
How do you feel about where the team is ranked right now? I know in general it's there's a couple different rankings, but they're all roughly around 5 in the nation.
Yeah.
How proud are you guys of that, and how hard are you working to maintain that?
It's obviously an honor to be ranked 4th in the nation, especially because we're a pretty small team on campus. We're not like, there's not that many people that talk about the golf team. So yeah, we're really proud about being ranked like that. But I don't think it has to be an ending. I think we should just keep working and not really looking, and stay focused on our main goal, which is going to regionals and then try to make national this year. I don't think it's just a number. I mean, a ranking is, yeah, you rank 4 in the nation, but last year we were ranked 16 and we missed nationals, and teams that were ranked that barely made regionals made nationals. So I think it's just a fact of being ranked. I mean, obviously we're proud of it, but it shouldn't be an ending. I mean, we just try to keep working hard and just try to go to the next tournament with the same attitude we had when we first got here with Gavin a year and a half ago, and nobody really knew about, I mean, people knew about University of New Mexico, but we weren't ranked or anything.
What are some of the things that Coach Milliken and Coach Cortana have been stressing to you guys as far as, like you're talking about this past tournament, keep the ball in play, stay in the grass, stay out of trouble?
Yeah.
Is that the general theme of are there other things they try to stress you guys, or to you personally, individually?
I'd say the word that comes back all the time is really patience, because that first day is 36-hole day. It's usually foursome, so you play for 10 to 10 and a half hour of golf straight because there's no break. You get a lunchbox on the 18th hole and you just keep it going. So you can have a bad start, but it really depends on your attitude. If you can really play the next shot like if nothing happened before, well, there's a pretty good chance that even if you had a bad first round, you can still have a good second round. And it's a matter of not being really selfish and being like, oh, I shot 78 the first round, my individual tournament is over, I mean, whatever. Whereas that's what they really teach us, both of them, and remind us all the time before every round, after every round when we have that team meeting just before we go out and play. And really stay patient, play smart golf, and try to avoid mistakes.
A lot of really high finishes, 2 wins so far. Winning a tournament's really tough.
Yeah.
You guys have the Tucker, you got Arizona under your belt. What is the goal? What are you guys building toward?
I mean, obviously we're looking towards nationals because that's the ending goal of the season. And as we're right now, we're pretty highly ranked, and so people are talking about us, about the national championship, obviously. But yeah, that's obviously the end result of it, and everybody, that's like what motivates us to go practice and just show up and try to play a national championship. But right now, we're actually just trying to keep practicing and just try to be ready for White, which is in 2 weeks, because that's the only thing we can really control, and just try to keep improving and try to get ready for that tournament, because before going to nationals, we're going to have to play that tournament first. So we can really put ourselves in 3.5 months, which the nationals are going to be in Georgia, but instead being in 2.5 weeks in Hawaii.
You going to qualify for Hawaii?
Yeah, I think we have 4 rounds of qualifiers, as Coach said in the meeting just before. So I think we play next week and the week after, just before we leave. So I don't know how many spots are going to be available for players, but we're really excited. And qualifiers is like a good thing. It's a really good way to practice because it really puts competition between players, and there's always 1 or 2 spots that are in between, and so it really gets us and try to really perform at our best, even at home, away from tournaments.